Well, hey, good morning. Happy Valentine's Day. That's right. It is February 14th, 2023. This is the Blue Gamer Bluecast Morning Show. I'm your host, Adam Blue, 30 plus year video game enthusiast and industry analyst. And yeah, V-Day. So what's going on for everyone today? As a married man, I have my plans. I don't know, might see a movie tonight. We'll see. I know there's that Captain America 4. Not that I think it's going to be anything amazing, but it could be fun. It could be fun. So, hey, I'll try to save Midnight Hatter. Good to see you guys. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll jump into some news, and then we're mainly going to show off Guns of Fury. Amazing game because it's actually doing something very specific that I like. Okay. Yeah, yesterday, a demo, even though I think what's going on there is very cool. Again, very Breath of the Wild, pretty much. And then we've got, oh, hey, Talos. We've got Godzilla PS4. I think did I even play that? I might have maybe played one little match or something. You know, just to whittle away at the many hours I still have to platinum that. And then Guns of Fury. New game. I've had that on my wish list for a while. I totally forgot about it until someone brought it up on a stream, and I was like, oh, yeah. And then went to go try it out. Okay, so let's cover some news real quick, and then I'll jump into gameplay. Glover. Now, this actually did get a re-release on Steam in 2022. I guess I forgot about it, but it's pretty neat that it's being pretty much released on all platforms. I don't know if you guys remember this. This is kind of during that time, back when all these different 3D games would come out after Mario 64. Some were good, some were bad. I don't remember. I mean, I remember Glover. I just don't remember what I thought of it. But I think back then it was like anything 3D was cool anyway. So there's that. And then, okay, so yeah, that's where I went from this. So this was released, or this will be released by Pico Interactive or something like that. This is Qbyte, publisher. Maybe it's the developer. Anyway, I was looking up a bunch of their other games, and there's a bunch of, like, it's interesting, on Steam, old school games with only, like, this one, for instance, has 5 user reviews. It's called ODT Escape or Die Trying, and it's funny because it's like, man, I remember playing this on PC back when it first came out, and it was like one of the, it might have been, maybe not the first, but around that of being the first of these kind of third-person shooters. I remember that being a neat idea. I remember playing this and thinking it's really neat, the perspective of this game. And yeah, I remember, yeah, you could be the different characters and there's different things you got to do. Yeah, it was very interesting. Anyway, just unlocked a memory. And this is an example of a game that there was a lot of games that came out on PS1 that were also on PC. And that was one reason why I didn't get a PS1. You know, I had pretty much all the consoles growing up. And I remember when they first announced the PlayStation, I didn't think any of the games looked that interesting. In fact, I don't, you know, I know the PlayStation's awesome. I guess more of a mainstream gaming sort of thing. But for me, I didn't really see a lot of cool PlayStation games until PS2. And maybe there's something there that, I remember, because I remember when Metal Gear Solid came out. And then seeing how, you know, there's a lot of dialogue in it. The perspective wasn't truly a third-person game. It was more pulled back. And at the same time, this game called Winback came out, and to me, that was like the better Metal Gear Solid. I mean, even today, I would say I prefer playing Winback over Metal Gear Solid, but Metal Gear Solid's more influential, mainstream grabbing game, so. Yeah, interesting paths people take in gaming, like as they consumed games, you know, back in the day. I think of some people that only had an NES maybe up until a Dreamcast, or people that only had a PC ever. You know, there's always those different things. Anyway, yeah, kind of fun going down memory lane here with this. Let's see. Well, Winback is so good. I know. Like the mechanic I loved about it was because you would, you know, pull out your gun. Yeah, first cover-based shooter. Yeah, you'd pull out your gun after coming out of cover, and there was this little trick to it where he would always aim center mass. but if you aimed up just a little bit, you could get your headshot. So the main sort of trick of the game that you had to master was aiming and then just analog sticking it up just a little bit. And I think I played inverted, and pop. I gotta play that again. And I remember I played through it multiple times, and the music, I can hear the music in my head. Okay. First play, watch as we play through the opening section of Avowed. We're not going to do that, but I've been watching Avowed gameplay, or kind of casually watching. This looks fun. You can actually play it right now if you bought, I guess, the premium edition. I'm going to wait until the 18th. It's going to be on Game Pass. But this looks fun, and what looks fun about it is the combat. Now, there are some sections of it where I see there's dialogue trees, you choose what you're gonna say, blah, blah, blah. But when it came to the combat, I love seeing, you have a buddy with you, and I don't know if you get many, or how many total, but what I've been seeing in these videos is you're with someone that's fighting too, so enemies can attack your friend can attack enemies. It kind of helps add a layer. But even in that, I'm seeing where there's an item in both hands of the player, and I would see a gun in one hand. Yeah, a gun. This game has guns, and then a spear. And so I'm seeing a lot of shooting, spearing, and then even sneaking behind enemies to spear them, but then not shooting because you don't want to alert the other enemies. It's going in stealth or just going all out. And then even with that, it's then you can have different spells, I guess, on your weapon, so you could use different elements as you're using your different weapon. Anyway, it seemed like it was way more combat focused for a real-time RPG than I expected. So I think I'm gonna play it. And then I even the reviews keep saying you go to another map after the first map, and it is so huge, bigger than people expected, and even some said even vertically, not just at surface area, but also vertically, and that sounds exciting. Especially, I tend to ignore most of the drama when people are like, this person said this, they're probably not a good person. But as a whole, let's see, this game could be good. I mean, I think with most things, when it's a collaborative effort, there's gonna be cool people working on it too that have nothing to do with drama. So yeah, looks cool. Looks cool. All right. I thought this was strange. Castle Crashers DLC, Painter Boss Paradise for PC launches this summer. New content arrives nearly 17 years after initial release. That's crazy. Especially considering how old this game is. I remember playing it with my younger brother, when he was younger. And then, I guess a little more recently playing it with my youngest son. It was just kind of funny how that worked. Anyway, I might want to check out this DLC. It's cheap. This game is fun. I never really got too far, just in terms of there was a lot of stuff to unlock. And I didn't really get to that, but it's a fun game. I don't think it's the best, because of the genre. It is a brawler. It's kind of like that side-scrolling Streets of Rage brawler. It's not the best of that type, but it's fun. It has atmosphere and all that, so that's pretty cool. I could have sworn Avowed was out ages ago. Did they just not really market it? I don't know. It's been that thing where it's like the Xbox exclusive that's been in the works for a while from Obsidian. Yeah, I think, maybe because it's Xbox, you hadn't heard of it, but yeah, it's like one of those things where it was one of their main titles, and then all this drama came up recently that has to do with DEI stuff, but whatever. The game looks good. Who needs Fireball when you can cast Glock instead? Yeah, I know, that's what's cool. It's cool that it uses firearms, but it's kind of like old school firearms, so I guess this is supposed to be maybe more like swashbuckling firearms, those types, where it's like the one shot. I don't know. I'm interested in how fantastical it is. I can't wait to jump into it. Okay, moving on. Star Fox Artist says he wants GameCube title Star Fox Assault to be playable on Switch 2. That's a great idea. But there's a bigger point here. The Switch No, no, no. The Wii U Star Fox needs to be on Switch too. The Wii U Star Fox was amazing. I never played Star Fox Assault. I had a GameCube. I played a lot of GameCube games. 2005, the 360 PC. It was easy in the mid 2000s as you aged to not play Nintendo stuff as much. Even though I had a GameCube, even though I got the Wii and the Wii U, even with the Switch, at the end of the day, I don't use my Nintendo consoles as much as I use everything else. So over time, there's those games I miss. A lot of times I go back, like I went back to, there's a couple, yeah, I think it was last year, the year before, where on my Switch, I went through to beat a few Nintendo games that I missed. Because they're fun to play, but then there's the newer games and all that. Look, I love Star Fox 64 so much, and I just don't know how much Star Fox Assault was just more of that. And unfortunately, I didn't try. But the Wii U one was really good. We need more Star Fox. Star Fox represents a neat genre type that Nintendo could be doubling down on. And not doubling down. Did I do it right then? I did. And I don't know why they're not. Okay, and this is something, I talk more about it on my Gundam Explained YouTube channel, but Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Battle Destiny Remastered. And interesting news about this is a Vita game that came out only in Japan. It's now getting ported, well, it's getting translated into English, but then it's being put on Switch and PC. It's just weird. There's so many weird things about this. Yeah, the engine is switching to Unreal. It's getting localized, and it's going on PC and Switch, but not PlayStation, not Xbox. There's a lot of weird things about this, so it's just cool that they're doing it anyway. I mean, if this is what it takes to port old Gundam games, and it's being developed, ported to Unreal, and developed by BB Studio, who's currently working on that GBO2, so curious what that means for futures. Like, is the next Gundam Battle Operation going to be Unreal Engine? Or another Gundam game in general, Is this too interesting? I don't think so. This is just, it's out there if you're interested. You search for like the 2025 Steam sales and festivals. That has a list, so you can plan your payday with their sales, because their sales are awesome. It's just amazing being a PC gamer, and I guess you could see that now on the console, but it's still more prevalent on PC. The sales all the time. I mean, that Smurfs game that I beat last weekend. I paid $2. The Smurfs 2 I'm playing right now, $5. Like, I love that I can pay these discounted prices and have a good time with these games. This looks interesting. It's called Horgy Who and Friends. One, that's a weird name. Who thought that would be good to market? Two, look at the graphics. Who thought that would be good to market? Well, they got me. So this looks like some interesting indie, like pixel graphic shmup. But then I see a screen like this. I'm like, oh, cool. There's like a store or upgrades. There's a lot, I guess, riding against this. That could be the graphics. That could be the type of game it is. But this is the type of thing I like to play. So I'd be curious to try it out. So let's see, developer. Let's see. This Rolling Gunner sounds neat. Oh, is that a shmup made by them? Interesting. So this developer has a background in shmups, and this actually looks really good. I'm getting Darius vibes out of this. Add to wish list, and if they're selling a soundtrack, soundtrack could be cool. Wow, this looks like a good shmup. I can't believe I've never heard of it. Well, add it to my wish list. We can do that later. Steel Empire. Oh yeah. Is this a remake? Steel Empire is a steampunk shoot 'em up game featuring. Is this a remake or? I don't know. Add to wish list. Yeah, a game originally released on Sega Genesis back in 1992. Yeah, wow, okay. Can't believe I missed this. It's crazy between the Pico and this. There's like all these old school games that are on Steam that like, not a lot of people. It's very interesting. Like as much as, retro gaming is like this thing and people love retro gaming, how many people actually do play and partake into retro gaming? I'm curious. I feel like it's more of and I've talked about this before. It's because of like the retro, like, oh, it's retro. That kind of like sets up the vibe. It's like, okay, what's the retro aesthetic you're into? Oh, I like retro video games, Whereas for me, it's like, I like video games, and there's video games from the 90s I really like. So for me, it's less of the aesthetic, even though I appreciate that. And I remember, because I did this channel, I started this channel a while ago, and I would have, my collection behind me, talk about my video games, and then the explosion of seeing that everywhere. And I feel like, not that I was saying I'm doing it first, but I guess it's interesting. And I was saying this earlier, like in the 90s when you're playing video games, how the different paths you take. Because as much as I loved having my physical stuff, I only had it so that I could play it. Once everything became digital, I sold it all. It's very interesting. I think that's, oh yeah, this looked interesting. Fantasy Life. Again, it looks like there's a mix of like Breath of the Wild and Minecraft stuff going on here. And maybe Animal Crossing. I haven't really played Animal Crossing. I wonder, because, so it looks like it has like, the city builder stuff in it, maybe. Along with, it looks like going out and adventuring. Like, here's an example. Okay, yeah, there's farming. Maybe I'm not that interested. I don't know. But here's an example of what I'm trying to, like, take Minecraft, for example. You can play Minecraft, you can build, but then you can dig underground until you find the Ender realm. You get to the Ender realm, you defeat the Ender Dragon, you're done. I kind of wish Minecraft would be more like, you would run into other towns and cities, which you do, but then there would be, like, quests. And then there's ways that you could get special items that you can't get just from foraging. Like, I feel like Minecraft has the ability to do that next step. I want to say they're working on something like that, but it might not be that entirely. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to start this game we were talking about. Let me switch the scene. Let me kill a bunch of browser windows, because that's a lot of browser windows I had open. Okay. Oh, Steam wasn't running. Maybe I shut it off. Okay. And plus, this is a game that's, pixel graphics, so it shouldn't really, it should be quick to launch and everything. I played 20 minutes of it, and the 20 minutes was a very rich and fulfilling 20 minutes. Oh, yeah, that loaded fast. Give me a second. Here we go. So one, awesome artwork. Mountain caves, I'm 5% complete. Uh-oh. I am seeing an issue. Hold on a second. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, this isn't looking good. Hold on a second. What if I did? Okay. I think I fixed it. I stopped it from being full screen, which is weird because it's only in 1080. Okay. My VSync is off. Okay, that's better. All right. So you see this little computer here? This is like where you save, and I'll press the map. Look at this. This is exactly like Symphony of the Night, right? Or any Metroidvania, but it gets more like Symphony of the Night because what we're showing you, look at this menu. I don't know if you guys know that in Symphony of the Night, it's menu when you first start and access the menu. I think there was an issue. Either it was a save budget or the people designing the menu were the artists, so it never had art to it. It was just a basic menu. And I think it's funny that they did that here. Because, yeah, let me move. Not that. Let me move this down just a little bit. Because what's interesting is, yeah, these are like things I've picked up along the way that I could then use. Ammo. Bomb ammo, like these reserves for ammo, just think of that as magic. That's MP. Like, the green bar at the bottom, I shoot my... Wait, no, the gun is unlimited, so that's like your main attack. But if I shot my shotgun, it takes some of that green bar. Oh. So I'm supposed to go down here, I have a knife. So I can knife people, pick things up, shoot. Okay. I was here last night and I died. So I really have to be a little more careful here. I mean, but it's not that it's too hard, it's just that I can't play all crazy like, where I just go as fast as possible. Okay, so this is something I just unlocked. Because I unlocked a grenade, and the grenade opens blocked passageways. And then next, I need the thing that allows me to crawl in small spaces, and that's a very, you know, common Metroidvania thing. Oh, I am so glad. I am so glad that you guys get to see this, because when I was doing this, I was like, man, I want to show this on stream. Look, there's a suit, an exosuit. I'm going to jump into it. Look at this. I mean, look how bad, like, it seemed interesting how I was just running around shooting, and now I'm kind of like decimating the landscape. Oh, here we go. The helicopter. Oh, did I? There we go. Oh, I blew it up, okay. No mech. Okay, how did I get out of my mech? Eject. So, here, space I want to crawl into. Can't get there yet. That was a weird thing, a bird, and you just shoot the nest and get an egg. Should I have done that? Okay, I did not mean to fall. But here are the knee pads. It's interesting, it's knee pads, so that's how you can then crawl like this. So, it's interesting how they were really able to marry the concept of Metal Slug into Symphony of the Night, and it's, in my opinion. Oh, they're nailing it. Okay, I can't go here yet. Nope, okay, that'll be something else later. Also, I don't know if you can hear it. The music in this game is really good. Oh, do I have to fight all these guys again and I don't have a mech? Oh, I shot his rocket. I gotta remember that. But not the bullets. Oh. Oh. Yeah, this is actually where not here, but after this is where I died last time, because you see how I'm kind of, yeah, just being sloppy? But watch this. Oh. Heck yeah. Destructible environments. There's sometimes health laying around. But I gotta remember, I also... Oh, yeah, there's health. Oh, and there's money up here. I also have, like, food. Oh. Yeah, food that I can grab if needed. There's the exosuit, but I can't actually leave this spot, although there's something up above here. Is there? There's a blank on the screen. Maybe I can come back. That might have not been intended, so let me do this. Okay, I filled it in. Okay. So I can go save my game over there. Yeah, I remember dying shortly before. Because once I save my game, then I can do a bit more. Oh, shit. There we go. Nice. Okay. So there's that, and then, oh yeah, that's right. I think I went up here, and then did I not save my game? That seems odd. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, this will be a new spot for me. And not yet, so I need some sort of double jump or something, or he gets a grappling hook. Oh, also environment stuff. I'll show you. Like, bam. Okay, what would be the next best? Let's save again, just in case. Tractor, don't need a tractor. Don't need that. Oh, kill that guy. Okay, let me get this. Saw that I got some money. There's a shop. It says shop here. Can't get in yet, so that's probably something I'm going to be unlocking shortly. No, I'm not too sure. So this is cool. This is a computer, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then when I went all the way that direction, there was like a battle at a cabin. It was pretty cool. But, you know, to be honest, I'm not too sure where I should be going next. So let's just... this way. Oh, money. Yeah, I remember... oh, yeah, I've been here. That's cool that you can just keep getting the money, but I guess that's how it works in Castlevania, too. All right, another area where a grapple or a jump would be used there. All right. Oh, yeah, another area. Can't get past, probably, again, a grapple. Okay. So looking at the map, I think there might be some places down there that I can... Oh, yeah, that was dumb. Oh, check that out. Oh, that's cool. Let's. Ah, nice. So this has uncovered the rest of the map for me. Love it. Yeah, so some places down there I could go to. Okay, let's see what that's all about. Oh, whoa. Okay, that was. Whoa. Oh, I can't jump down there. That's right, I unlocked the slide thing. Okay. Well, I don't want to go all the way. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is something I saw before, but where do I go? So I must then come up from another direction. It looks like there's another area I could try. What? I knifed it. Alright. So, another thing just to add, you know, another reason why I like this style of game is because it's like really focused on the action. Oh. Nice. There seems to be really good flow to exploring, going back, finding things you missed. Okay, there's that area up there. Let me see what that's all about. Oh, it's something a little further up? What time is it? Oh, you know, I gotta bounce. So yeah, since that was a save point, but let me see up here. Ah, a crawly space, and there's a save point. Actually, let's do that since that shouldn't take too long. Uh-oh. Okay. I thought it was like a boss or something. Oh. Oh, no. Okay, I'm being dumb. So let's eat some cheese. All right. All right, save point up here, and then I'm gonna bounce. If I can get there, actually. That's cool. Ah, and I like the music. The music changes, you know, and it's not a computer I can use. There we go. So I thought that was a good example of the flow of this game, the pacing of this game. It's exactly like a Metroidvania. I mean, and I would just say some of my favorite games, in fact, a lot of last year was me playing a lot of Metal Slug and Castlevania, and this game is Metal Slug and Castlevania. I mean, that best way to explain it. It's insane. So, all right, all. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna head out. Hope you all have a good weekend, and yeah, we'll talk later. See y'all.